we're joined by Sarah Kimani, who's in Kenya for us today, celebrating independence from colonial rule. A very good afternoon to you, Sarah. I see you're at some sort of a pitch or a field. How's the country commemorating or celebrating Independence Day this year? And let's not forget, we're still, in the midst of a pandemic.
Well, a very good afternoon to you from Uhuru Gardens. This is where the celebrations has been taking place, the official commemoration. It has just wound up. President Kenyatta delivered his speech just about an hour ago from here, and he outlined the struggles of the forefathers to be able to get Kenya to this point and to get Kenya independence. Now, this gardens where we are standing, Uhuru Gardens, is where actually the flag of the British was brought down and the Kenyan flag was raised for the first time to commemorate or to begin independence, to begin a new Kenya as a republic.
Interesting that President Kenyatta delivered that speech talking about and outlining the struggles of Kenya's forefathers to get to that independence. But importantly, was there talk, and did he talk about the country's achievements since that day, since independence?
Yes, he did, and what he did is he almost did like a history of the country this far, starting with the struggle for independence, the struggle for multipartyism, and also the struggle after Kenya got multipartyism to have a new constitution, and even spoke about his own struggle to change the current constitution, and saying that even though that struggle, what was called the Building Bridges Initiative, was defeated in the courts of law here in Kenya, he says that is just a temporary setback, and he says it will be revisited by those who come after him. Indeed, he also spoke about his political truce with Raila Odinga, calling it a political truce that has been able to bring the country together, saying what is known here as the handshake was important for the country to begin a process of peace and reconciliation.
And, this comes, of course, ahead of elections, and this will be, I believe, the last time that President Uhuru Kenyatta does preside over these sort of official celebrations. How is the mood then ahead of celebrations? Elections, as you are celebrating Independence Day?
What happened here is that the ceremony was very elaborate, and our viewers will be able to see those pictures in our subsequent bulletins. The military giving President Kenyatta almost a send-off, with the military marching, the state of what was done here, the fly past, President Kenyatta coming dressed in military regalia, and like other events where he comes in his civilian regalia, but also the speech that Kenyatta gave here, wishing Kenyans a Merry Christmas, wishing them almost saying farewell, but also saying that he's happy to have led the country in the way he did. He says he has no regrets. He says he has been able to move the country forward in terms of education, in terms of fighting, but most recently in terms of fighting COVID-19 pandemic and the economic fallout that followed due to the lockdown and due to health protocols that were taken to contain the spread of the disease.
Are those sentiments also shared, by ordinary Kenyans? Of course, in a speech like this, he would be positive about the gains made by Kenya, and no doubt himself, of course, he would have to self-praise. But is that the sentiment in Kenya among Kenyans, that indeed there's been a lot of ground made during this time?
Well, sentiments here are mixed. It's mixed reactions, mixed feelings. There are those who agree that President Kenyatta has managed to bring the country together, first by uniting with William Ruto, who was his political enemy in the previous elections. And so in 2013 and in 2017, the two leaders were able to come together. And so there was very little chaos in terms of politics. But also in 2017, when it seemed like there was a again going to be post-election violence, bringing together Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta in that political truce. Some also agree that that has brought some relative form of normalcy in the country. But there are those who feel by alienating William Ruto, then the country has fallen back to where it was in 2013. In terms of the economy, some feel he could have done better. They agree that there are more children in school now because of the free secondary education that he introduced. The country is more secure because of the troops in Somalia, which he has continued to keep there. But they feel that the intelligence services could have done better. But overall, those you speak to will give him a B, which means that the rule has been average. But we will wait to see what he will say before he leaves power, and whatever the person who takes over him will be able to do. But also to gauge him against his predecessor, Mwai Kibaki, when the time comes.
I mean, I see there's been some congratulations, internationally to President Uhuru Kenyatta on the anniversary of the country's independence. One I'm seeing here is the Amir Sheikh Tamim, who sent his congratulations to President Kenyatta. Are we hearing any messages, from other leaders of other countries, perhaps expressing the same?
Yes, the region has been united. The East African region has been united in congratulating Kenya. Also remembering that countries like Tanzania celebrated their independence just a few days ago. Uganda also sent their congratulatory messages. Rwanda, the same thing. As far as South Africa, President Cyril Ramaphosa also sent his message of congratulations. So countries, although this time we did not have any foreign dignitaries attending today's ceremony, probably because of COVID-19, there has been appreciation of Kenya as a foreign partner and as a foreign nation that has been a good neighbor for those who are near, and also one that has been seeking peace, not just for the region, but for the continent.
All right, Sarah, thank you very much for that. That's Sarah Kimani, a correspondent in Kenya, talking to us from Uhuru Gardens in Kenya, where President Uhuru Kenyatta delivered a speech in celebration of the 50th Independence Day anniversary as Kenya celebrates then today.